what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Hey everybody, Jerkfit here with another video, this time bringing you guys another review, and one that I've promised for a week now, and I'm just now getting around to. Sorry guys, it's been a busy week for me, but finally getting around to reviewing this guy. That is the Marvel Select Thanos figure. Very, very cool figure. But before I get on to talk about Thanos himself, I do want to mention the packaging that he comes in, since I neglected to do that in my Marvel Select Avengers movie Hulk review. So, something I really do love about the Marvel Selects is that they always come in great packaging. If you saw my Marvel unboxing video from last week, then you will have already seen what this guy looks like actually when he's in his packaging. And Marvel Selects do really look great in their packaging. I mean, just excellent artwork on the side here. We got a nice big portrait of Thanos himself, looking not too happy. Move it around here on the back. There's a little read-up. Well, actually, yeah, a decent read-up on Thanos himself, in case you're unfamiliar with the character. Let's see if I can get to focus. It says, one of the vastly powerful Eternals of Titan, Thanos was shunned as a child for his gigantic form and grotesque appearance. Wandering the galaxy, he assembled a small army of soldiers, mercenaries, and malcontents, as well as a vast arsenal of weapons of mass destruction. During his travels, Thanos encountered and fell in love with the embodiment of death, who had assumed the form of a humanoid female. To prove himself worthy of so awesome an entity, he set out to provide his companion with what he thought she desired, the death of every living creature. So yeah, Thanos is not a good guy, if you can't tell already. And really excited, this guy's going to be the main villain of the Avengers 2 movie coming out in 2015. Really excited to see how they do the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, which is what the movie will be based off of. There you can see an actual comic cover from the Infinity Gauntlet limited series of the 90s. And two other Marvel Selects that were available at the time that this guy came out, Doctor Doom and Black Cat. So, quick look at the packaging. Yeah, Marvel. If you're going to be a carded Marvel figure collector, I definitely say go with the Selects. They just always look really great in packaging, even though it could be a terrible figure, but it still looks great in packaging. Just really nice for display. But I like to take my figures out of packaging, in case you have not noticed already. Obviously, you haven't been watching this channel long if you don't know that I like to take my figures out of packaging. So, yeah, let's see how cool the figure itself actually is. So here we are with the figure itself, and what an awesome figure, I must say. Really excellent, just all around detail. The sculpt work on this figure is exceptional, and the paintwork is nicely done. So as you can see here, I have Thanos displayed. He does come with two different hands for his left hand. The one here and the one that most likely everybody's going to have him displayed with is the Infinity Gauntlet. So really cool, kind of grasping looking hand. I have him displayed on a shelf like this, kind of like he has the whole universe in the palm of his hand. That kind of dramatic look. So just really, really nice looking figure. It looks really good on display. I do have a few issues with it that I will address here in just a second. But yeah, again, to mention the accessories that Thanos comes with, he does come with this Infinity Gauntlet hand, and he does come with just a regular fist hand, in case you do not want to have Thanos displayed with the Infinity Gauntlet. He also comes with another, I dare say, figure. Technically, really is just kind of like a statuette. Is his Mistress Death, which again is another excellently sculpted and painted piece. Again, I can't really call it a figure because it does not have any articulation whatsoever. It's just a single sculpted piece of plastic. But really nice shading done. I'm not sure if my camera will be able to pick it up, but there we go. If I have it in the light, you can see that it has a lighter purple and then some darker purple shading. It looks really nice. The face is really detailed, some nice paint work in there. It's not like a perfectly clean skull. It's kind of grimy and whatnot, so it looks really good. And Mistress Death does have an alternate, I guess you could say, face. Is this little face here that you can plug onto her skeleton face, and it's like her human face that she wears. She kind of goes on and off in the comics, just with like having a skeleton face and having a human face. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite part of the figure, is this horrendous looking human face. It's just, honestly, it's terrible. It's terrible. The sculpting, it looks like such a fake face. It looks like somebody that has had a lot of plastic surgery or something. I mean, really. And mine, the paint is off. She's got like some weird, like, crazy eyes going on. One pupil's looking one direction, the other's looking in another. It's just all around bad. So yeah, definitely will not be displaying Mistress Death with her human face, because it's just doesn't look good at all. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I wish it had been done better, but chances are that you'll most likely display her with her skeleton face anyway, because it just looks that cool. So that's enough with Mistress Death. So yeah, really nice looking little statuette, and looks really good on the shelf next to Thanos. So let's get to Thanos himself. Again, excellent figure. Give you guys a look at that face sculpt. That's just really nice. You can see he's got kind of his little ruffles on his chin. I don't know exactly what the technical term for it is. He's got this kind of frowny face, angry frown on his face. And his eyes are painted white. I know that this is actually a re-release version of Thanos that I have. He was originally released in 2006, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But pretty much all the versions have been the same, except for minor paint details. The most noticeable being the eyes. I believe in the original version, he had some like black around the eyes. You saw it in the picture on the back of the box. So it kind of looks like the white's just in like the middle of his eyes. I think on another one he had red around his eyes. So yeah, that's how you know which version of Thanos you have, is by looking at the eyes. This is the latest re-release, so it has just pretty much pure white eyes. I think it looks fine. Really, I guess it's just personal preference which look you prefer. So anyway, getting besides that, go over the articulation. His head can look up, down a little bit, and up a little bit. Again, selects are not known for their articulation, mainly for their sculpt work. His arms do have a nice range of motion. You can have them pointed out about that much. You can go in a bit. This kind of collar piece blocks it a little bit. And weird thing on mine is that you can see the arm just likes to kind of just like rest down. It doesn't really hold, except for when I move it out like that, then it'll hold up. So yeah, that's kind of a problem on mine, probably just specific to my figure. So yeah, yours probably will not have that. He has a swivel right here, and he has a single jointed elbow that you can pretty much do. There's 180 degrees, not quite 90 degrees because of the glove, but decent range. And because the feature that you can swap out the gloves, he can swivel at the glove. I'm not sure if on the other hand can you do it. Yeah, you can do it on the other hand too. He has a waist swivel, so he can swivel around. At the legs, he has, I believe, yeah, it's a ball joint up in there, but his skirt kind of limits that. But you can give him a nice range of motion like that, so if you want to have him kind of like hunching forward, like he's about to attack somebody, that'd look really good. Single jointed knees, and at the you can point his foot down about that much. And let's see, it's kind of a tough joint. He's I'll hit the light. I can go up about that much. So not a spectacular range of motion, no ankle pivot or anything, unlike the Hulk. So yeah, a decent range of motion for a select. Definitely one of the more articulated selects that we've seen. So, and I think that he actually does work quite well with Marvel Legends. Not perfectly in scale, but I'll show you guys. So here we have a standard 6-inch figure, which just happens to be the Ultimate Captain America from the Marvel Legends line. And you can see that he goes up about to his chest area. Not quite accurate to the comic. I just read the Infinity Gauntlet last weekend, and there's a still image where I'm not going to spoil the story or anything, but pretty much where Thanos and Cap are literally face to face, and they're about the same height. So yeah, this is a bit taller than that. Obviously, he's not. They're not face to face, but I kind of like that. After all, he is an eternal, immortal being, so it makes sense for him to be, you know, kind of big and bulky and imposing looking. So I guess, yeah, he's not perfect to scale. Personally, I think if he were like the same size as Cap, that would be a little bit too small for my taste. So I like to have Thanos at this size. I think it looks nice. So yeah, really cool figure. I definitely recommend checking him out if you're a fan of the Infinity Gauntlet story arc, or pretty much if you're just excited for the Avengers 2, because this guy's going to be the bad guy and he's going to be awesome. And I'm sure that the demand for this figure will go up a good bit once the Avengers 2 movie does come out. So yeah, highly recommended figure. Looks great, great display piece, and I think does work quite well in even a Marvel Legends collection. So yeah, really awesome figure. I picked him up for, I believe it was like around $20 on Amazon.com, which is the standard retail price for Marvel Select figures. So as far as I know, he's still a good price online, so go pick him up while you can. So thank you guys for watching as always. This is Joker Fett, signing out. Bye.